The question for you, Hawa, there is that have you struggled in the past differentiating between the two, or has it always been easy for you to create that boundary?
For me, I have never really thought about the differences between the two. So that's a very good question. Or when it comes to criminals or people that have done violent acts, criminal acts, illegal acts towards a victim, and that victim's working with the perpetrator to forgive them, reconcile, and then move forward in life. So I've always seen the latter of the two as in the context of prison abolition, post-war
Mhm.
atrocities. Like I just think about some of the courses I've taken many years ago when I was in college about this in the context of like the South African apartheid, or even in the United States in terms of so many racist related incidences that have happened throughout the beginning of this country, pre-beginning of this country. So I've always thought about that in that context, whereas forgiveness, I've thought more in interpersonal relationships or relationships that you have with family, friends, etc.
Mm,
I've always been, if it comes from a place of sincerity, I'm always eager and quick to accept that forgiveness.
mm,
Obviously, with the caveat that it is coming from a place of sincerity, as I said, and a little bit of work. But for the most
yeah.
part, you can't really expect the other. You have to take what they say at face value and move on. So that's how I've always distinguished the two. I haven't really thought about reconciliation in that way. So I think sometimes you can forgive someone and it not necessarily be them coming back into your life. No, you did something about this where it's like, I think it was connected to the cutting of ties with certain toxic family members or anything like that, or partners, whatever it may be, and being like, you don't have to let them back in, but you actually should forgive them because forgiveness eases the soul. It allows you to move forward in life when you forgive that person, even if you don't ever intend to see that person again. You're really raising your consciousness when you forgive. Like it is a freeing of of some ties to people. It is ascending to a more higher self when you forgive.